Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny and you are in Turkey headquarters. So honestly, guys, I saw this picture you're seeing right here on Facebook. This is Ooni of Ife and a woman called, is it Essa Board? I hope I'm correct. That's her name. I saw, like, this is the way I saw this picture. I wish I can screw up, but I will use this particular picture and the write up as my thumbnail so that you see what was written on it the way I saw it. So according to where I saw this on Facebook, the person said that Ooni of Ife secretly like married Essa Board. I was like, Jesus Christ. How can someone sit down and lie so much? I don't know why, some bloggers will just sit down, cook up a lot of stories about Ooni. We all know that Ooni of Ife already has 6 wives. It's no longer news. Yeah, and we are also aware that he's planning to marry more women, you know. But this woman right here cannot marry Ooni of Ife. I don't think she's even interested in marrying Ooni of Ife. In fact, this woman has been the one exposing a lot of things about Ooni of Ife and Abike Jakaban. I don't know whether what she's saying is the truth or not because I'm not there. So she has been a kind of saying things about Ooni of Ife, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. And she also was the one that recently said that Ooni of Ife secretly married Abike Jakaban. I don't know that one, sir. Yeah, so all these things, like, how can someone sit down and cook up all these stories? So after this woman fighting Ooni of Ife, like saying stuff, she will now end up and go and marry Ooni of Ife secretly. I don't understand. Like, people are disrespecting Ooni of Ife so much in the name of doing videos. If Ooni of Ife was Oba of Benin, nobody can try all these things that are going on social media. You dare not try it. Benin people will tear you pieces because the man commands respect. I'm sorry to say it. You see all these things that people are doing with Ooni of Ife's name, he brought it by himself. Ooni of Ife is a king and a first class king for that matter. There are some things he should not be seen. There is some gist that should not be involved a king. Ooni of Ife is a sophisticated king. He's not supposed to mingle with some ladies that he mingle with because they will bring him nothing but shame. They will record him maybe when when he's not really himself, all those kind of stuff. And they are saying that Abike Jagaban has some records of Ooni of Ife. Maybe because of that, Ooni of Ife now wants to marry her or has already married her, something like that. A lot of things, like, it's very, very, very shameful to watch. Ooni is a king, like a king that is in charge of so many deities. Are those deities not are they not directing him, or I don't really understand. The elders of Ile-Ife, are they not advising Ooni of Ife to slow down? You have 6 wives now. Let's go of all this nonsense they are doing. I know Ooni of Ife will not come out to talk, but when you heard his voice, you will know that he's the one talking. When Queen Naomi was still at the palace, this is one of the issues where they were talking things about Queen Naomi, your wife, and Ooni of Ife was there. A lot of things that are not even supposed to be done. People can record you. People can just pinch you when you are very low so that you start talking. But a king supposed to have control. I don't know why all those men that is following him with Agbada and this thing. I don't know. Are they not doing their job and they will like, oh, Kabiesi, no, don't go to this place, because I know that they follow him around. Because I know they can talk to him like respectfully. How can a king like this be involving with so many voice notes and all of that? This is so degrading. If Ooni of Ife wants to marry 20 women, he can marry them. Why going to all these women that their mouth runs like tap, that are very controversial on social media? Ooni of Ife don't need women that are controversial on social media. Yes, they don't need women that are all over social media. Honestly, a queen supposed to carry herself as a queen. Somebody that is aspiring to be a queen supposed to carry herself like a queen. A king supposed to command respect, not anybody can come out on social media and say anything about Ooni of Ife and go scot-free because Ooni disrespected himself. I'm sorry to say it. Honestly, this is 2023. People of Ile Ife, Yoruba people, you all need to gather together and advise him. Yes. There is this adage my people used to say is, they say, Asokate zanya ekpuru nkatagwayoku. Like, if you are scared of talking to a king because he's a king, that you can use basket to cover your face and tell him the truth. This is the right time to talk to Ooni of Ife. Let's assume that all the ones he did in the past was mistake, but starting from this 2023 that we have entered, he should retrace from all these tap running mouth women that are very controversial on social media, that are, their mouth is bigger than watermelon. He's a king. Imagine this. So because this woman was saying a lot, somebody now cook up story that this woman, Ooni of Ife, got married to her. I know this is not true. This is nothing but fabricated stories. And I'm not buying it. And I know that it's not going to happen. There is no how Ooni will marry this woman. And there is no how this woman will accept to marry Ooni. Do you understand? So I just feel like I feel so angered because you need to see some disrespectful comments people are dropping for a whole Ooni of Ife. And I begin to wonder, like, Ooni went to school in London. Ooni is very, very educated. I know they said women are very powerful, but not all these chewing gum, as in women that I call them chewing gum women because their mouths run like, when you're eating chewing gum, that noise that noise that is making tam 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 tam, that's how their mouths run. Ooni of Ife is not supposed to mingle like with this kind of women. Ooni needs somebody like, do you know Chioma that Davido married? No matter what, that woman will never come out to say anything. Chioma that Davido married is a very classy woman. I know people might be saying, because of money. No, Ooni has money too. Even when Chioma was having issues with Davido, Chioma never come out to talk or grant interview or write anything on social media. He totally minded her business. She did not say until they reconcile. But I wonder the kind of women Ooni of Ife is mingling with. Any small thing, they have run on social media to talk. No. I think these days, people that became queen, they are not like they used to do. I think my grandmother told me how before someone will become a queen, the person has to go through a lot, because my great grandfather was a king. My grandfather was a king. Before Christianity came and they said they don't need any king again, they don't want to, because being a king, you need to practice a lot of things. What I'm trying to say is, before a woman become a king, during olden days, they will groom the person very, very well. The person will undergo some learning and unlearning. The person will undergo some training from queen, how to carry herself, how to speak, how to walk, how to tackle things. But right now, I think the government will just wake up and create an autonomous community, and they will make, the person will become a king, the wife will become a queen. No training, nothing. Even if the person is the most wicked person, or the person is loud-mouthed or anything, no, nothing. Like, I'm so pissed off, honestly. Even without being trained, as a woman, you're supposed to know when to talk, when not to talk, when to act. In fact, I think a lot of women, especially single women or people that are young and married women, They are supposed to go and read that book that Steve wrote. Something like act like a lady or behave like a man. Something I can't remember, because I remember I read that book when I was in high school. That was when I read that book, like act like a lady or behave like a man, something like that. But I don't know. But you guys understand what I'm saying. If you remember the book, you can just tell me on the comment section. Act like a lady and behave like a man, something like that. But I've forgotten. But anyway, people need to go and read that book. People need to learn how to, like, a lot of people, generally both African or Western, anybody, a lot of people lack manner, how to handle things, how to handle social media, all these stuffs. But anyway, I think I'm talking abstract. But thank you so much for watching. I just said let me just come and drop this here because, man, things need to change. A king should act like a king, while a queen should act like a queen, while an aspiring queen should act like an aspiring queen. Most importantly, Ooni of Ife need to think and rethink what he think. He should retrace. Nobody is perfect. Yes, sometimes in life you might do something that you are not proud of. We know, but you keep on doing it and doing. When you keep up doing it and doing it and doing, that means it's no longer is something that you are not proud of. It's something that you are used to doing. So please, people of Europe, I know you guys are not angry with me because I'm just saying my mind. It is my own opinion. I know you might not like it, but I'm sorry if I use some words that I'm not supposed to use. But honestly, I didn't even prepare to do this video. I just like saw it, a lot of things, a lot of comments, a lot of bashing. Even some people even posted the picture on Instagram too. That's how they're bashing the king. Like, oh my goodness. People don't have single respect again for Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is a big king. I don't know whichever, I don't know the proper word to use to classify him, but he is a classic king that is not supposed to be seen in this kind of environment where people will be talking down on him, saying a lot of rubbish, saying you can't see Olu of Warri or Oba of Benin in this kind of thing. Even some small king in Igbo land, you can't see them in this kind of circle that we are always seeing Ooni of Ife. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching and have a beautiful new week.